Welcome Aries to your reading for the week commencing March 10th. So let's pull a preview card for you. I'm going to take the one from the top. Okay, so we've got the world in the reverse position. I'm not sure whether this is just about you trying to get something over the line, completed, concluded, that you're having difficulty with. Or this could be something bigger, Aries. It could be that there's a time in your life which is meant to be coming to its conclusion or an end, you know, and I don't mean that in a bad way. We all go through cycles in our life where we end a cycle and begin a new one. And it could just be that this is a time where you're meant to be moving on from something in some way in order to experience something new. And for some reason, that's not happening. So let's carry on and pull the energy and find out what this is about. So this is for your sun, your moon, your rising and your Venus signs. And it is a general reading. So please take what resonates and leave the rest. If you find this reading does resonate for you, Aries, and you'd like a more private reading to delve more into the energy, what's going on around you, please reach out to me at revelationtarotgb@gmail.com. That's revelationtarotgb@gmail.com. And I am offering my audio guided meditation to help you meet your spirit guides, which is a audio file that you can use over and over again until you crack it. And if you do crack it, it will change your life, I promise. So you can book in advance all the way up to the end of the year. You don't pay anything till the day before. So I would love to hear from you. So let's get into this. So we're looking at your general energy, your opportunity, your challenge, your unforeseen events, and your advice. Okay, I think I know what's going on here, which is pretty typical of you, Aries, but let's see. So we've got in your general energy, we've got the Three of Wands in reverse, which is very similar to what I've just been explaining. This is about your expansion, your growth, the way you move forward, the way you take the next step on your path. And again, you're not doing it. For some reason, you're like, it's like everything's waiting for you. Everything's there. And it's just like, well, when are you going to take that next step? But you're not doing it for some reason. So the next card is the King of Pentacles in your opportunity, which is about leadership and abundance and success. And this is about you embracing a time in your life where you're stepping into your real potential, your real, this is where you actually start realizing who you are and being recognized for who you are, being maybe financially rewarded for who you are, all of those things where you're just like, okay, this is what I've been waiting for. I've suffered enough, and now this is my time to be recognized, to be successful, all of those things. That's the opportunity. In your challenge is the Chariot. So again, there's a challenge here. It is a challenge here for you, Aries, to move forward, to keep going forward. Something's holding you back. What is holding you back? What could possibly be holding you back? And I'll tell you what it is. It's someone else. Someone else that you are thinking about. You're putting you're thinking, well, but they're not having a great time. They need my help. They need my support. I can't just possibly just crack on with my life when they're not having a great time. Yes, you can, Aries, because that's what everyone else does. You can do both. You can get on with your life and embrace all the opportunities that are around you and be there at the same time. You do not have to sacrifice one thing for another. I'm sure we spoke about in your last reading or the one before, you coming to terms with what you have sacrificed in the past. don't keep doing it. Don't keep doing it. You are not a martyr, and that's how you're behaving. The star is in your unforeseen events. This card, Aries, is, it's like the universe can't make it more clear. They're speaking, the universe is speaking to you very loudly, very clearly, very obviously about what you could possibly be denying yourself. And I think it's going to be way too much for you to ignore. This is about about your potential. It's almost your dreams coming true, okay? And you cannot reject that. It is such an insult to the universe if you do reject it. And you're not going to. I can see you're not going to. But, you know, this is definitely your time, and you should not feel bad or guilty about that. The Lovers in reverse is in your advice. And the advice here is, yes, you do have the biggest heart. You are constantly thinking about everyone else except yourself. And the times when you do think about yourself are the times when you automatically feel like you're doing something wrong. And that is not the case here. You have to nurture yourself even before you nurture anyone else. Because if you're neglecting yourself or your needs or your potential, all you're doing is projecting what you want for yourself onto other people. But you could just give it to yourself. So let's clarify. So the Three of Wands in reverse is clarified by the Queen of Cups in reverse, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, and the Two of Wands in reverse. So yeah, there's someone that's pulling a bit of an emotional card on you here, I think, Aries, some of you. Someone's, you know, crying out for you, saying, you know, they can't cope, they're this, that and the other, they're having a terrible time. And that's what's keeping you where you are. It's not fair that they're doing that, first of all. There's better ways to sort of deal with situations like that, and that is to not make you feel, not use the emotional blackmail card, but to say things along the lines of, you know, you've helped me so much, thank you. First of all, gratitude. You know, I really appreciate everything you're doing for me. And someone should be saying to you, you deserve to be happy as well. The problem is not everyone knows whether you're happy or not, because you're very good at hiding it. So the King of Pentacles in your opportunity. Clarified by the World, the Nine of Wands, and the High Priestess reversed. So this is, like I said, the World comes in the upright with the King of Pentacles, which is about you embracing a whole new world of abundance and success, literally. This is where your life changes, Aries, and it's just getting better and better and better if you stop questioning, you know, whether you should or shouldn't be stepping into that. The Nine of Wands is how much you've fought for this, because you have. And the High Priestess in reverse is you ignoring your intuition. It's like your intuition is telling you, you know, just let go of everyone that's holding you back. This is not about them. This is your time, okay? They didn't consider you when they were, you know, having an amazing time in their life. So let's have a look at the Chariot, which is in your challenge. So it's clarified by the King of Swords reversed, Justice reversed, and the Eight of Wands reversed. again, this feels like to you, it feels all wrong. It feels like, you know, how can I just plow forward with something that is just so abundantly amazing, when other people can't, because that's how life works. When you were having a terrible time, Aries, other people were having a great time, and that's how life works. If we were all in a terrible place at the same time, the world would collapse. It would be over. We'd all be gone, because there'd be nothing that anyone would have to live for. So the Justice card in reverse is how you feel like it's unfair. You feel like the balance isn't there, that you know, everyone around you has to be in the best possible place before you can move on. And the Eight of Wands in reverse is everything feels like it's speeding up for you, Aries. Everything, your life, your success, everything. Suddenly everything has got quicker, and you're just like, whoa, I need to put the brakes on. The Star is in your unforeseen, is clarified by the Ace of Swords, the Five of Cups reversed, and the Queen of Swords. So this is, like I said, this is the awakening, the time of awakening, where you just, everything becomes abundantly clear about what is actually going on here. The Ace of Swords is truth and clarity, and I feel like you will find it and you will see it and you will understand it. The Five of Cups is recovery. It's letting go of all that stuff in the past. You've let go of your own trauma. Don't start living someone else's. And the Queen of Swords again is truth and clarity and discipline. The Lovers in reverse in your advice, clarified by the Devil reversed, the Knight of Cups, and the Ace of Cups reversed. So yeah, don't let anyone hold you back. Don't let anyone put any kind of emotional tension on your life that's not yours to carry. The Devil in reverse is letting go of any fear, anything that's been holding you back. Anyone that's trying to hold you back as well. I mean, this could be someone that's quite toxic, and they're just jealous. They don't want you to succeed because they're not succeeding. The Knight of Cups is you can still, like I said, you're so focused on making sure that whoever's, you know, struggling, that you're there for them, that you care about them, that you'll never turn your back or give up on them. But you have to ask yourself, Aries, when the chips are down, would they do the same for you? Do they feel the same, or are they taking advantage? You have to ask yourself that. And I know you'll be saying, but that's not what it's about. That's not the point. It is the point, Aries, because that's what it's all about. Life is about giving and receiving and helping others, so that there is reciprocity at some point as well. Let's do, because I'm not doing the Astro oracles. I'm going to do them once a month, and I'm going to do other oracles throughout the week, and I'm also keeping the crystals for once a month as well, because it just allows you to actually collect these crystals, whereas if it's once a week, you're just like, whoa, I can't keep up. So let's see, what is your message from Spirit this week? It says, dearest you, even though life seems now to be moving full steam ahead, it's a time to rest. Allow ideas to flow through you and take root in your heart before they reach your mind. Honour this process by becoming empty to allow for inspiration and the magic of dreaming. You might feel lazy or unproductive, but we know better. Just as sleep is a way to recharge before renewal, so are you in a time for dreaming. In this powerful process of co-creation, your soul merges with spirit in a profound way, so you can receive your music directly from source and play your part in the symphony of life. You are being invited to bear witness to the great creation and tune in to what others can't hear. We have so many dreams to share with you in the sacred and the invisible. Don't worry, we will wake you when it's time to return with a new dream. No need to set an alarm clock. Loving you always, Spirit. I highly agree with that message, and I've got an even better one actually, which is a message from Otter Spirit. Of course it is, because your stone, I've always believed, Aries, is this particular stone, because it epitomizes and embodies who you are as a person, and that is Tiger's Eye. And this is the most beautiful Tiger's Eye pendant necklace that I highly recommend for you, especially if you're struggling at the moment, because this enhances your confidence and your will and your spontaneous and impulsive energy, and it removes self-doubt, and it's healing. It's just beautiful. So guys, this is, again, obviously it's a genuine highest quality available piece of Tiger's Eye, and it's set on a gold plated chain which is adjustable, so you can move it, you can have it longer. There's one setting, there's another setting, and I could not recommend this more. It's just stunning. I love it. I can't wait to start wearing it. We're going to wait until the weather heats up a bit so I can start wearing less clothes. But please check the link in the description. It's Otter Spirit, and if you use the code SUE20, you do get a 20% discount off what are already very, very reasonably priced items of beautiful jewellery. So I'm going to leave you with that, with your reading, and thank you as always for your love, your support, your encouragement and your engagement, which I return to you tenfold. I'll see you next time, Aries. Enjoy the journey.